evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mario's Show.
Oh God, he's coming right for us.
Oh. It's almost your show, Mario.
I almost thought he was.
Can I just
no.
point out?
I'm okay.
I want to point out that, like, I know that's how Wario was back in the day, but just his face is like, I was seen into the abyss in a fleet one too many times.
Ha!
Wario always had that kind of trademark, I've seen some shit in my day kind of face. So yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth and final installment of the Game & Watch Gallery series, and arguably the best one, just because it's jam-packed with a lot of stuff, mostly returning from previous games, along with a few that's actually new to this game.
And also, I was going to ask, James, why does this look so much more vivid and vibrant?
Hype.
Flashy.
What's up?
You can explain it for the boys back home.
Yeah, why is this so much more vibrant than the other three games?
Well, for one thing, we're on the Game Boy Advance.
And I assume this is the last time they ever did this. Darn.
Yes.
Oh boy,
it was the very last installment, and it is a shame because...
Run!
It's a bomb barrage!
But that was close. One of us could have died.
Yeah, assuming this is if this was the last time they ever did it, like, man, like, now it just makes you think, like, could you imagine if they made a Game & Watch gallery, but using, like, have the same physics, but have it all be with the 3D models?
I mean, honestly, I'm definitely curious to see how a new Game & Watch gallery would turn out today. Like, honestly, like, make it kind of like a, I don't know, Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix thing, where, like, you pretty much add in most, if not every single minigame that this series has ever tackled, and just give them a fresh coat of paint.
I have a question. How did the castle get on fire?
Didn't they have a minigame similar to this in Super Mario 64 DS?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
You had to, like, draw lines.
You had to draw lines too.
Yeah, you draw the lines to save the Marios from falling.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And then to answer your question, Hype, that's the part where Mario going is like, I have absolutely no idea. And it cuts to the kitchen where he left the pasta on for too long.
Oops.
Absolutely no idea.
Oh,
Yoshi Egg.
Yoshi Egg.
Whoa.
Ooh.
The Yoshi Egg can spawn either a 3-up moon or a Babomb. You do not want to keep the Babomb bouncing. Otherwise, if it does land in the carriage, that's considered a miss.
That would be so cruel. You save all these people and it's like,
hat.
here, had this, and you just toss a bomb in after them. Oh, that's why it starts.
A bunch of Yoshis.
So yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, a bunch of Yoshis, and now I'm just thinking, like,
A great big Yoshi sat upon my hat.
Ha.
Ow.
Careful. And other than that, it looks just like the old typical Game & Watch, like, high reflex, oh gosh.
High reflex and it's basically a game of high reflexes and endurance, because these are the kinds of games where your main goal is to get as many points as you possibly can, possibly reaching to the thousands if you're lucky.
I have another question. How's everyone fitting in that car? I mean, look at it. It's no bigger than you and me.
It's like a clown car. You just don't question it.
So two questions back to back, James. One is there a like big score we're working up to in order to get like a reward?
Oops.
We didn't do it.
Ow! Well, it's a good thing my head broke my fall.
I love how Mario and Luigi don't even take responsibility. They're like, maybe you'll go away if I just
Boxing.
stand here.
Oh yeah, so new to Game & Watch Gallery 4, we got boxing! And this little animaniac has nothing to do with the actual sport.
What the?
What?
Oh god, they're multiplying.
Oh no, the Waluigi's are reproducing!
Oh no.
But don't worry, the boo will bowl them over.
What the?
Okay.
That couldn't have been further, like, further detached from what this game is actually going to be. Also, I think that may be one of the first, like, actual, like,
Oh.
So in boxing, Luigi gets to fight against three kinds of opponents to prove that he is the best boxer around.
Ow.
is there any, like, tactic to this, or let them avoid, or, oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Basically, what you want to do with boxing is that hold your fist up in either up or down to block their shots in that particular direction, or you can press like right in Luigi's case to literally dodge the shot. Obviously you want to pelt as many shots as you can on your opponent.
Okay,
so also be where their hands are hovering.
Okay, so it is punch it in. Ha!
Yeah.
All right.
Yay, I beat up a bug.
Nice job, Ouija.
Now he's gonna face his fears.
They're fine.
I apologize in advance post-editing. My mom's doing some work on the roof, so it might come up in the recording.
Gotcha.
Also, I'm just looking at this and I'm wondering, like, Punch-Out 2 featuring Luigi when?
I would love if they had
love
any
how
sort.
Luigi-
Punch a ghost.
I love how Luigi just has the stance of let me at him, let me at him.
Ooh.
I just love the, and I was say I would love the idea of like a Luigi's Mansion game referencing this, where Luigi's all scared of ghosts.
Yes.
Like, oh, that's right, that's the time I clobbered one last week.
I'll butter your bean.
I'll butter your bean.
Oh. But yeah, nice. Yeah, just in.
And of course, how can we have a boxing game with Luigi without bringing out his own rival?
Oh, hey,
Right.
Waluigi.
Do it. Oh,
Damn, he looks
Waluigi.
scary.
Waluigi is a fucking cheater.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah, he's kicking. This ain't no kickboxing match.
That explains that. Waluigi, everybody cheating but me.
Punt.
Eh.
So, Waluigi cheats by not only using his knees, but also his elbow, which is
Oh, I
considered
just noticed that.
against the rules in actual boxing.
No, absolutely.
Only thing that'd be missing is if he headbutts.
He may, but no worries.
Sorry,
But
you're
yes,
Cody,
so
he's antsy.
you're fine. So to finish that thought I had, James, is like for instance with the game, like with the trampoline one, is there any reason to like go for a particular high score? Like, can you earn or unlock cool things in this game?
Much like previous Game Watch galleries beforehand, reaching a certain score threshold, usually it's in increments of 200, you'll gain a star. And stars are what you use to unlock all the extra goodies that these games have to offer.
Okay,
Cody really wants to give his 2 cents about this game, doesn't he?
help us, Luigi.
He actually has to wait to be fed. My mom is working on his food right
Oh,
now,
boy.
but he's just like, it's past my feeding time. Please let me out. It's just a little
Fair.
bit longer, Cody. You're not gonna die.
I know.
You don't know that?
Bowser.
So now we have Rain Shower, which is another minigame that's new to Game & Watch Gallery 4. So the main goal here is that, well, Bowser's going to be launching a whole bunch of paint bombs, and your goal is to make sure that all the other Mario characters that are just hanging around, just being themselves, don't get splattered by them.
Oh my gosh, the
jeez.
poor dog. She is getting very rambunctious about Bowser.
He. Cody.
Cody.
Yeah,
Do we-
you don't want to get pelted by paint bombs.
I just
really-
imagined that, like,
Careful.
that big bark was actually just, like, Cody's delayed reaction to Waluigi, and he's like, he's cheating!
Do we really have to care if Wario gets hit by one?
Yes, because he is technically considered he is considered a friend in this case.
Fine.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, that's kind of the case with the last Game & Watch as well, because he was helping Mario and Luigi deliver cakes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Wario's just that weird anomaly in the series that like for someone who usually likes to likes to hassle Mario whenever he gets the chance. Oh, speaking of hassle, every once in a while, Waluigi will fiddle with whatever clothesline he happens to come across.
Well, in that case, he actually kind of helped Wario, because he helped him dodge that one.
Yeah, okay. Man, I didn't even see him. He likes to slip in there.
There is a sound cue that plays whenever Waluigi's about to make his move, so be aware of that.
Why doesn't Mario just go, hey, probably should move. Bowser is throwing shit at you, or just say,
Yeah, or
hey, stop throwing shit at my friends.
Eventually Mario just loses patience.
Well,
just
maybe
walks.
your friend should stop being in the way of my throwing stuff. You ever
Oh,
think
Luigi-
about that, Mario?
But yeah, continue, James. Oh,
One funny thing is that the more you play through this game, the more you build up this moon meter on the bottom right corner of the screen. Once that
Oh, yeah.
fills up, Mario actually does deal with the fucker personally, and you get bonus points for doing so.
yeah. I was gonna say eventually I would have just imagined Mario's just like, that's it, and just
It's
slaps him once, and Mario's like,
Stop it right now. You're being rude.
and Bowser's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't.
I just want to have fun.
And what's funny is that, like, I can see Luigi's napping, Yoshi's kind of napping, Wario just looks, like, vividly aware of everything, but he's not even doing anything.
He's
about it.
grumpy.
No,
Oh,
I got it. I got a better idea. He's literally stuck on that thing and can't get out.
But I'm too proud to
Too
admit it.
fit.
It's like,
I had a feeling that last burger would have done me in, but devil damn it tasted so good it had bacon in it.
One thing that's also worth mentioning is that, okay, you never mind. The way that things that okay.
It's just from a
one thing that's
but it
worth
is.
mentioning is that the further along this game you play, more Mario characters actually will come in to just hang around, and you have to start worrying about them too.
Hey,
Wait.
because I was gonna
Did the
see
season
it because
just
I was
change?
noticed that. Yes,
Oh, I thought
I'm
I'm actually
that-
surprised that didn't phase him.
yeah, you're trying to get one of the losers.
I think
yeah,
it literally grazed him by his hitbox, but yeah. So,
he is stuck. He
Oh
was stuck
my.
in that. Look at him. Oh,
Okay.
Of course it was me.
and now he is forever a pink Wario.
Uh-oh.
Loshi, don't eat that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that don't taste too good.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
And then Luigi, what do you got?
Oh no.
Mario, what the heck?
Hey,
I'm just trying to sleep here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be pissed
That is
too.
cute. That is cute though. But well. They have so many games.
So that was Rain Shower, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. That and the next game we're coming up to, Mario Cement Factory, are probably some of the slower mini games in this entire collection, which is why I'm not a big fan of them personally.
Well, I mean, it makes. I see where you're coming from. Is that like the issue with it is that you're the Toad is that you're mainly like you don't get to you don't get to get points the way you normally would. Like it's just you have to wait for something to happen as opposed to like actively directing the score.
Right, so in Mario Cement Factory, which, well, because we're playing the modern version, is actually not a cement factory. It's more like a a cookie factory, where
Okay.
Mario has to use these little
Elevator
machines
thing?
to
Oh, of course.
literally bring the cookies down to the conveyor belts.
And I see. Got to worry about the elevators and
Gotta worry about the elevators. You worry about the amounts of cookie dough that's being poured onto the machine, and the further along you get into the minigame, booze will start fucking around as well and actually take up some space in those machines.
what do we do with the booze?
Same thing as always. Just spew them out of the machine.
Okay.
They'll be well out of your hair if you just spew them out the old-fashioned way.
Well, won't they
And
like
yeah, I
go
see what
into
you're
the
saying. You're just
other
waiting for
machine
this
and
thing
then
to get you some dough. There we go.
What was that, Hype?
I was about to say, like, if they get caught in there and you just spew them out, won't they eventually drop down to Mario's friends like the cookie dough does?
Oh no, they just like there you go. There's that boo there that's currently taking up space. You just spew him out and he just fucks right off. He doesn't do anything with Yoshi or Toad, thankfully. Although look
Okay.
at Yoshi, he's starting to get a little antsy.
Aw,
He wants cookies.
I want my cookies.
Also, I noticed that the longer they stay in the machine, they kind of cook a little bit too long. If you're not careful, they may get burnt.
Yeah, careful.
Thankfully, this game doesn't follow that logic like the egg micro mini game does. I think it's just a color thing for the sake of color.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like this is pretty much what I mean. Like this is the entire point of the game right here. Just spew out the cookie dough whenever you can. That's how you get your points. And I mean, granted, they give you 2 coins a pop, which is nice, I guess. But otherwise, this is very much the waiting game.
Well, it's waiting on the elevators, waiting on the machine to get you dough, and that whole time I thought that whining. I thought that was Gui still in character as
No, it's
Yoshi. Like
Cody.
I want more, but I know it's Cody now.
Oof,
Oh!
Of
Also,
course, you
don't
also
let
gotta
that
be wary
happen.
about where you are, in, like your elevation, because you can easily get squished there, or you can
Go
fall
ahead,
right
I
down.
have to be right back.
No worries.
okay.
And if you fall or just get. That's not a. Just get on the elevator. Mario's just like, well, workers' comp.
I would, but I broke my leg. I don't want to file a complaint against the employer.
I know you're waiting to. I know you're waiting to show off the other kind of miss, James, but this game is really being frugal with its dough.
No fucking kidding.
Where is like genuinely? Even if you weren't trying to mess up, like actively mess up, like what do we do now? You just wait there, gosh. You just wait for the game to decide. Yeah, now you can get a point.
It's
Oh
just-
my gosh.
This is this is what I mean by this game takes way too fucking long, and I wouldn't think it's so bad if you got more points for all the cookie dough you spew out, but no, you only get 2 a pop, which is not nearly enough to make your quota.
Dope.
Oops, that was too
Aw.
much for poor Yoshi to handle.
Darn, I'm sorry we missed that, but no, that is cute. Oh well, poor Yoshi. Oh well. Now, so I'm assuming it's all uphill from here then?
More or less, yeah. So, returning from the third Game Watch Gallery game, we got Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh hey! Oh,
And I think this was literally the last time the poor guy was ever relevant in a video game.
that sucks.
Aw.
You could consider the fact that they did. Oh, that's how you
There
do
you
it.
go. Oh,
Whoops.
never mind.
Don't talk to me about kid. Wow, Donkey Kong put on some weight.
Wow.
It's so, you know
He
what?
really did.
I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird because we already have like a Donkey Kong Country well after this, so it feels so weird to see like the proto DK design in a Game Boy Advance game.
I
Yay.
mean, granted, this was before the Mario series, like, for the 2D games, properly utilized the rare designs. Like, beforehand, they still utilized Miyamoto and Kotake's design for the characters.
Right.
But
And
again,
then,
this is like the last time they ever did that, because after
Nice.
that, rare DK was mostly relegated to the 3D stuff, and then, well,
Jeez,
all that
James.
pretty much goes from there.
Jeez, James, I almost thought I was watching a task run of this for a second. Look at you go.
Oh yeah, no, DK Jr. is a nimble little gorilla baby.
Darn. Okay.
And honestly, if there's one thing this game complements above all else, it's speed. Because the faster you clear the track, the more time you get whenever you put the key in the cage.
Oh, and
What
that,
was Mario
okay.
doing there? Like, was he rubbing his chin or something?
He's just chilling. Careful.
Yeah, no, Mario's just sitting there, just watching Junior actually try to save his dear
Yeah, that
little
right
papa.
there.
Oh, and then he just flies.
And
away.
Mario had the Herculean strength to literally launch him all the way up here.
Fly away and oh, nice.
Fly away,
Yay.
fly away, sweet Hokkien gorilla.
Oh, and I see. And then the pumpkins are just there to use as projectiles, and we gotta wait for the bird to come back and get rid of that nipper. Oh, nice.
Yeah, thankfully the hitbox there does deactivate at a point.
And I was gonna say, I guess you could argue that they technically brought DK Jr. back into some relevance. Oh, I fly. I forgot we could fly. Anyway, I guess you could argue that DK Jr. is kind of relevant again, mainly just because, mainly of that one DLC in Super Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, Mario
yeah.
Kart Tour. They actually decided to I guess out of the blue, they just up and gave us Super Mario Kart Mario and Super Mario Kart DK Jr.
Yeah.
And at that
And they're
point,
old
Donkey
sprites.
Kong looks at this and is like,
I had a son?
I guess. I mean, technically, Donkey Kong. I mean, technically, in this, Donkey Kong is who we're seeing right now, and Cranky is that old tubby dude in the cage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
You know-
I'm sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm working on homework and I have a ton of stuff that's actually due tomorrow.
Oops.
I didn't know
They're
until just
fine.
now.
Oh, that's okay.
Aw.
Man.
I guess I will ask you, James, before we get close to the end of this first video, because it looks like there's just that many games in this collection.
Oh yeah, they really don't
Donkey
pull their
Kong
punches with this
3.
one. So yeah, this one is also due to 4. This is Donkey Kong 3, and ironically, it's not quite like the Donkey Kong 3 that we all know, featuring that
Turn
one
fire.
Bugman character. It's actually a Battle of the Bubbles.
Turn and fire. Oh, something's happening.
I feel something happening here.
The
No,
bubble,
Turk.
the bubble bounced back.
I would. Okay, so I guess, assuming we haven't got, I don't know if we've gotten to it yet, James, but in this collection, which would you say is your favorite game?
That's a good question. I mean, as far as like the default games are concerned, I do still have a liking towards DK Jr. just for how speedy he can be.
This looks pretty.
That
tricky.
and boxing, just because it's actually pretty easy to rack up the stars there.
You possessed
So the-
him.
Yeah, so the main goal of Donkey Kong 3 is that there are 2 obstacles in between Mario and DK, a Boo and a Potaboo. You basically want to use your bubbles to direct them more towards DK.
Oh, and I noticed there that whoever is facing their water, the Boo can move towards them if it's close enough.
Yes, I want to say the Fireball does as well, but I could be wrong on that. Though it's most obvious with Boo.
Oh, nope.
There you go.
Wow, poor DK could not handle the spooks. And okay, I guess that's right. I guess there is no lives. Just keep playing.
You do still have to worry about the usual misses though, because Mario himself does still run under the the whole three miss rule.
Right.
Now, the one thing you definitely want to do above all else is actually don't direct your shots at the Boo or the Fireball. Shoot like right below or on top of them, right when they're about to actually move in that particular direction.
Yeah, I noticed they can swap lanes at any time, and you don't want to be firing wherever DK is because he'll just negate your bullets anyway.
Right. This is definitely a battle of the egos right here.
Right. It's like a tug of war thing, and
Get back!
and yeah, I'm assuming this is the only Donkey Kong 3 we ever had, unless because I thought Donkey Kong 3 was the one where Mario had the, or it was not Mario, but it was the dude with the bug spray gun.
Yeah, Stanley. I mean, technically, if you're playing the classic version of Donkey Kong 3, you are technically using Stanley. But otherwise, yeah, for the modern version, they stick to Mario. Because, you know, who the fuck remembers Stanley anymore? Aside from Melee.
That's fair.
Watch him be Fighter Pass 11.
I mean, to be fair, if they could pull Piranha Plant and Steve out of their ass, why not?
Why not? So
On that note, folks, see you all for part 2 of our Game & Watch Gallery for a look at.
Bye.
Bye.
Stanley bugs the competition.